I was proud of our campaign. We ran a great campaign and we went against an incumbent and nobody gave us a chance. They outspent us 4-1. We came that close to beating them when we kept working. We've been out there working the last year, moving this election forward. As my good friend Gil Gutnick, the former congressman who supports me in this campaign, says, you know, Jim, you would have won that race for sure if you were running against Hillary Clinton too. But you were going up against an entrenched incumbent who had a lot of advantages, and the advantages of incumbency are very profound. But once Walz is out of this race, and we were 61 votes short in each of the counties, who doesn't think we can't make that up with the incumbent out and our campaign where it is, as strong as it is? Now, you know, my competitor, I love you, Carla, you're a wonderful lady, but I think you've overcompensated just a little bit tonight. I started writing down every time you mentioned President Trump. I got down here for 9 and 30 minutes of talking. That's pretty good. I like the president too. Maybe one of the reasons he didn't do so well over there in Olmsted County is because 3 weeks before the election, when they asked us, do we support Donald Trump for president? I said, absolutely, the stakes are that high. We're going to lose this country if Donald Trump doesn't win that election. Well, my competitor said she couldn't even commit to voting for him. There's a little bit of a difference there, but all I've heard tonight is how she supports the president. It would have been helpful if you'd supported him before the election too. You don't have that problem with me. I'm consistent conservative across the board. The fact of the matter is this. If Donald Trump hadn't won that election, we would have lost the country. Hillary would have flooded the Supreme Court with radicals who would have taken away our right to keep and bear arms and everything else and validated everything we believed in. This is a critical time for our country. The voters of this nation, for the 3rd time in a century, have given the Republicans the House, the Senate, and the White House. And if we squander it like we did about a decade ago, we're going to be out. And our opportunity to give this nation another 20 or 30 years of life, just the way Ronald Reagan and the Republicans did it in the 1980s, will go out the door. We cannot lose, and with me, you have somebody who gets it, somebody who will fight for you, somebody who believes it, and somebody who every day of the week will fight for our conservative agenda. Now, I appreciate your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you've done. I ask for your support. Mr. Moderator, thank you. First District, thank you. Freeborn County, thank you. Senator Nelson, thank you. Nice to be here.